You are an avocado and chocolate pudding with caramel sauce. Yes, you are quite surprisingly yummy. This is Morales Money Bubbles. The bubbles are shown everywhere, baby dolls. We're going to go through some juicy news today. But be careful of the bubbles, friends, because the bubbles are for retailers who don't like looking at charts. You must be able to look at charts. If you don't looking at charts, okay, you're going to get wrecked because you need to be able to see history in charts. You have to be able to tell where everybody else is in. Are you getting a good deal? Retailers look at these bubbles, and I'm going to keep looking at them too, just to show you, wow, PX is up. Wow, IMX, which is a gaming trash coin. Wow, Phantom, Ghost, Poopy Town. Wow, Manic, probably going to get wrecked because of the interviews that the guy did with CZ. SBF also interviewed the founder of Matic. So you see all these, friends, but at the end of the day, what can you really gather from these? This is nothing. This is just a heartbeat. But you can't gather much from a heartbeat because as you see bubbles going up, maybe you'll be able to pay attention. But look, I'll just be honest, man. For example, HEX, during the eHEX mooning phase, which was, it wasn't even really mooning, eHEX showed like plus 286% and everyone was going wild. And what I found interesting was these mainstream influencers, like, all they needed to do was just show the chart and be like, well, the reason why it went up is because it's down minus 99.3%. So any tiny move from that point is like ridiculous. Like, so you basically, if you had $100 at the top, now it's worth 50 cents. And that 50 cents went back up to being $1.50. But who cares? You're down from $100. So relative value and how far you drop is super important. If you were just looking at the bubbles, you can't tell anything, okay? Now, obviously, I could just dress this up, but I don't really care, friends. That's why you like, subscribe, press the belly button and all, and you shock the algorithm for the family-friendly show. That's why you're looking at my channel thinking, okay, how do we navigate this landscape? Look, most of these coins, they're all garbage, okay? They're all garbage. They're all from the old narratives. Most of them aren't Cycle 1 coins, but a few of them are. PulseX, Pulse, Cycle 1 coins. You have Celestia here, TIA, which is obviously an insider grift. 53% of the coin distribution is unfortunately given to insiders. I've made threads about it. So there's going to be more that's going to appear on the top of our radar, but this is not going to give you any edge whatsoever. We're going to need to do better than the average market participant. And guess what the average market participant is doing? Bag holding coins from the previous cycle, hoping that they return back to their all-time high so they can dump. We're going to be smarter than that. And right now we are still traversing along the path for Bitcoin. We are still doing the pumping and the dooming and the pumping and the doing. Oh my God, how much longer is this going to continue? Bitcoin around $38,700. Don't forget, we are in the break-even soy boy zone. The break-even soy boy zone. Look at this box, friends. We drew this box a long time ago. This is always going to be the zone. Technically, we can just stop here and that's it. It's done, okay? But we're going to go through some more scenarios later on because I want you to know, no matter what happens from here, you can't get too excited when the crowd does. If Bitcoin hits this point, you got to be really careful, right? If you can draw a fib, you'll be able to see what's going on here. Now, it depends how fast we get there, but this is the zone, friends. Look at this. This is literally, we're in the zone. See these two arrows here? That is death zone. That is, let's mark it up. And let's scam everybody. That might be sell the news for rekt ETF. That's where some weird stuff might happen. That's where we might start seeing an insane amount of more meme coins being launched. More Elon Musk says a certain word and they make a meme coin out of that. More of that garbage. That might start happening. And look, the reality is this. You are going to see random coins pump and most of your coins, they're not going to be pumping. So here's the thing. You're going to think it's pumping. Your coin, most of the coins you own, they're going to be like this, okay? This is their weekly chart. It's going to go like that, all right? And you're going to think that the next move is this. But unfortunately, it's going to be a sell the news probably for the rekt ETF at some point, and then your coin's going to go like that again, and you're going to be trapped for another 6 to 9 months. This is what might happen. You have to be prepared for this, okay? I don't want it to happen, but if that upsets you, well, bad luck. I don't know what else to tell you, friends. I'll tell you right now, look around you in your left and right. How many millionaires has crypto made? You go, oh, sweet. Yes, it's made like 30 millionaires that you know. All right. How many people have lost all their money from it? All right. You got like 3,000. Okay. So every single time there's a winner in this game, you can easily find the real ratio, by the way, is about 10. There's about 10 times as many losers as there are winners. And guess what? They're not all gambling. Okay. Not all of them are gambling, friends. I've found statistics on, for example, the Chainlink holders, and 70% of all the wallets hold. It's only 5 to 6% that trade. So you can use this as a proxy for many other coins out there. So even though like Bitcoin goes up, you can see that out of a coin, right? Out of a pie of a coin, okay? Look at this, draw a pie. Okay, yeah. So literally around this much of people are holding. They're not leveraging, they're not trading, they're just holding. And you might say, okay, what can we draw conclusion from that? Well, the conclusion you can draw is that for most coins, most people are doing the right thing, but they lose anyway. You see? They're not gambling, they're not trading, they're not playing around. They're just betting on the future. They're speculating on the future. But guess what? 70, 75% will lose. Those 6% of traders, they're all going to lose by default. But it's only 6%, man. It's this tiny piece of the pie. You can't even see them. All right. Now, if this scares you, I don't know what else to tell you, friends. This is how markets work. This is the game of markets. You're betting on greater full Ponzi theory. That's it. It's what we're doing. We're betting on more people coming in. We're betting on more innovation coming and people to get excited. But you got to look around you left and right, man. How many people have dollar signs in their eyes? They want to exit. You got to be really careful. But that's why I point these things out. I don't really care. I'm not here to maximize views for grabbing people outside of the ecosystem who want to come in, who just want to look at these leverage trading stuff. I don't really care. These people, they're just losers. They're always going to be losers. They contribute negative energy. We don't want any of them. I don't want any of them. I'm just telling you what I'm doing because I'm here 18 hours a day. It's up to you to decide how much of that you want to take on board. You know, the PulseChain ecosystem, friends, Liquid Loans has launched, and they accidentally, I'm not sure what happened, but they did a wrong price for the setting. So it says it's down 100%, but the market cap is like 40 million, I think-ish. And they did a $51 million raise. Don't forget the PulseChain, PulseX, and eHEX ecosystems got ravaged as well. So you can't have any support when the core speed coins are getting crushed. Now, at the end of the day, I'm actually gonna make another video dedicated to this, friends, because just to tell you what's going on, all right? Most people, like, I'm not gonna shut my mouth anymore, okay? These influencers, I don't care who they are, telling you that eHEX, PulseChain, and PulseX are not gonna go down in the next bear market because Liquid Loans lets you leverage and other platforms, they're lying to you. Okay, I'm not here I don't care. I'll have a beer with them, friends. Okay, we'll go party. We'll go on a 48-hour bender together. But I will tell you right now, they are lying. They're not your friends when they say this. This is literally 100% incorrect information. I've seen this on chain, friends. All right, I've seen people get targeted. I know how predators think, and I know how thin markets are. Okay, so I don't care what you think. Your risk is that your liquidation is broadcasted everywhere. Big players can be able to see your weak point and the weak price targets. And guess what? Everybody's going to be leveraged. Get a taste of the green candles on the way up. They're going to get wrecked on the way down. Absolutely do not believe any person who thinks you can get confidence by doing this leverage and thinking that, oh yeah, it can't go down, okay? Because it will still go down beyond unimaginable lows, all right? This already happens in the real world, by the way. Happens with Ethereum, doesn't stop going down just because there's Aave loans and so are these other coins, okay? So that is all 100% false, even in the stock market too, okay? So I'm gonna make another video dedicated for this because there's so much more information we've got to cover. But to give you some warning signs, friends, just to let you know, okay? There are warning signs going around here. So other influencers on YouTube, well, it's not nice, okay, because the top signals are coming. For example, Avalanche and Avalanche Games. I remember, it was funny, I think it was like last week, I was saying, these things are just a piece of trash. Avalanche, it's a snow theme. Snow themes can't take over the world because the sun keeps rising and it melts them away. It's that simple. Top signals flashing, looking at all these coins. By the way, this influencer here, let's go back, friends. I'm not kidding. You can go back to my channel. I can show you the post. I'm not gonna bother, but in here, that influencer, I was using him to call the top on like 5 coins. I'm like, bang, 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 bang. Luna was one of them, by the way. I was like, oh, he's in, bang. Oh, this guy's now going into Matic, bang. By the way, he was a Bitcoin Maxi the whole way, okay? He was literally a Bitcoin Maxi with his approach the whole way. Guess what he turned into? Altcoins, bang. And I was like, okay, now we're definitely over. So just to let you know, these people, they're there for views, okay? I'm not here for views. I don't really care. I take pride in my work and I want to get the most amount of views from my own audience. That's what I want. But I am not coming out here to attract outside viewership junk, okay? By saying, wow, let's put the logos of these trash coins out and let's see what happens. You know what happens, friends? They go down to the poopy town. That's why I'm talking about top signals flashing. Just be careful, friends. Crypto gaming is a freaking scam, okay? You've already had your cycle one stuff. Friends, I made ICO money and I had participated in crypto games. I had some good winners back in 2021. I'm telling you, they're all grifts and all scams. It's not about the game. It's about what the mainstream influencer is going to shill. And unless you're tracking their wallets, you got no edge. Also want to make a quick reminder as well. How many times, if you've been watching my channel, YouTube and Twitter Roonies, I've been telling you, be careful of Solana. Solana is not contrarian anymore. When Ethereum Maxis are talking about your coin, you ain't contrarian, buddy. Ethereum Maxis, friends. This is equivalent to, imagine, I can imagine this world, okay? Imagine the ETH BTC ratio pops up to a flippening, okay? It pops up to a flippening at some point in the future and it has a euphoric burst. This is the equivalent of Bitcoin Maxis then saying, wow, golly gee, Ethereum is a great store of value after all. It's #1 market cap. If that happens, you better believe I'm starting to get out. I'm like, oh, yes, we finally got the Bitcoin Maxis to admit that Ethereum is a better store of value because it went up. Oh, that must mean something poopy is about to happen, right? So that's the equivalent of that happening. And I just want you to be warned when it comes to these. So promoting Solana, promoting these VC coins, don't forget, friends, I've got to tell you this time and time again, Solana is a grift. Solana has insider VCs who are in the shadows who are going to dump at the SOY Zone. You can get the SOY Zone. By the way, just a friendly reminder, I bought Solana here. I literally sold the exact top. Okay, it's in my results page, but what's the SOY Zone? The SOY Zone is about 130 to 160 bucks, okay? They are going to dump here. You might say, wow, that's higher than here. Yes, that's the point. I'm still bullish, but I'm just telling you, this is the SOY Zone. The SOY Zone is where those VC scum are gonna do hyper shilling. What's hyper shilling? Hyper shilling is where you will see all of the mainstream influencers all over Twitter and YouTube, all that subhuman filth scum, they will be telling you, and they're going to be showing you the Ethereum fractal chart over Solana. So they're going to put this chart overlay with Ethereum and they're going to show it going to $1,000. All right. And they're going to say, wow, Solana is the next Ethereum. But guess what they're going to be doing? Selling in the SOY Zone. Please don't fall for this trap. If you do fall this trap, by the way, you're literally not going to make it, because this is one of the most obvious things. Literally, the guy who pushed Solana the most went to freaking jail. He embarrassed them. Do you understand? The name is tainted permanently. Okay, these VCs, they're not fighters like the PulseChain and PulseX Hex ecosystem. They're not schizophrenic like that. Okay, there's no religious cult here. It is literally people who swim in the poopy town sewers. These VCs, they shave, they have slick gel hair, they wear ties, they've got a water cooler, they go to the coffee machine. These are the people, like they'll take a picture of themselves at a club, like, whoa, we got a party, we're drinking like alcohol in the club. These are the types of losers out here. You're like, these guys lost their virginity at like 33. Okay, those are the types of people out here, friends. They are embarrassed. They work off commission. You understand? They sell on 2Xs. Those are the types of people behind you. So that's why you have to be careful. Now, I hope, obviously, friends, I really do hope this goes to the freaking moon. But be careful of the SOY Zone. You also got to be careful of other mainstream influencers. So if you notice, friends, in this video, what are all the other influencers talking about? They're talking about the usual stuff like, oh, ETFs. Oh, what about this coin that's not contrarian, that's gone up recently? Okay, that's what they're talking about. What I'm talking about is the stuff that actually makes me win. You understand? This is winning juice. You sniff and you drink the winning juice. The winning juice is only obtained by looking at all the losers and going, okay, I see a pattern here. You're all losers and you're going to get wrecked. Okay, now you can find these on mainstream influencer channels. Now, you know, it's interesting, friends. I do polls on my channel as well, community polls, etc., just to feel how we're all thinking, how we're all feeling. And sometimes they're biased because you all actually listen, which I'm very proud of you and you deserve it. Okay, but when you go to the channels where people don't listen, where there are 51,000 losers, okay, you get real informational edge. Okay, and this is a pattern here, okay? And you're going to see, okay, you can learn this the easy way or the hard way. I'm telling you right now. Following these mainstream people, you're going to get wrecked. You're going to get wrecked beyond imagination. In fact, these people haven't realized, they go, wait a minute, I've been in the game for 5 years. Who did I follow in the past 3 years? Oh, I followed the mainstream channels and I'm still not here. How did the mainstream channel people get around here? Oh, golly gee, maybe it's their advertising money. They never put 2 and 2 together. But look at this. They've asked Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Chainlink. Look what won overwhelming. Like when I saw this, I go, yes, thank God, yes. Bitcoin, an overwhelming, literally half of people think Bitcoin. I just want to show you, friends, when I saw this, I got an erection, okay? Filled vigorously, you understand? Engorged, strong libido boost. I was like, yes, we're going to win. We're gonna freaking win so much. Okay, look at this. When people say that they choose Bitcoin in that scenario, okay? When they say that, what they mean is, okay, this is what I'm putting on a weekly chart, okay? This is the Link BTC chart, all right? They are saying to you, they go, you know this chart that's been going down, look at this, it's been going down since August 2020. So it has been going down for 1,200 days, 1,200 days, friends. How many months is that? That's a long time. 1,200 days. 38, 37 months. Wow. Okay. They're saying that this thing that's been going down, it's going to keep going down. All right. That's what they're predicting. That's what they're saying because they choose Bitcoin. Okay. And because there are so many people stacked on this side, it tells me all of the people who would have given up on Chainlink have given up on Chainlink. And so I like this. I like the thought of this going up higher and making all those people flip the poll. When they flip the poll, you probably know, okay, we're getting a bit too euphoric. So these are the types of switches that actually make you money or help you stay on the righteous path. Because at the end of the day, this is what you're here to do, okay? It's not about, oh, what's the better throw of value? What's more decentralized? You don't really care about that, all right? You're here as speculating. You're here to win the game because you can have the best tech in the world, but guess what? If you're still poor, what does that tech even matter? It doesn't matter at all. Interesting comment as well from Mr. Clark Kent. By the way, friends, I've got a crank for you. Nice heavy beat. We're cranking it, all right? Look, Mr. Clark Kent. No one is getting wrecked from Bitcoin ever as much as I love you and your content. I have to strongly agree. So, Mr. Clark Kent, I hope you're watching this video because I just showed you what that means, okay? Yes, technically, your USD value, sure, it's not going to go down, is it? All right, but I want to tell you this, okay? I want to tell you this. When you have a long period of not making money or you only make like a 2x, do you honestly think 99% of those people are going to be happy when they're seeing hamster coin go up 180x in a month? No. But you go, okay, but they're the gamble poop coins. All right. Let's take it now a step further. Do you honestly think those people, when they come across my channel or other people's channels and they see that we accumulated and kept accumulating with the strong fundamental thesis, do you think they're going to be able to say, wow, golly gee, I feel so much better now. I feel good. It's okay. I'll take my 2x. See, I know how this game is going to play out. I know how it's going to play out, okay? Because I have spoken to many Bitcoin Maxis. Many. And I figured it out, friends. I figured out why they all have their attitude, especially with their portfolios, especially all these mainstream influencers. The answer is because they all think they're getting $200,000. That's why. They all legitimately believe that. They think they're getting a gold flippening, by the way. They think in the next 2 to 5 years, Bitcoin's flipping gold, $500,000. All right. That's why they're happy. That's why, yeah, a couple of them, they got like, 200,000 in Bitcoin. They think, yeah, sweet. If I get like, like a 7x on that, right, 200,000, yeah, they're going to get a 7x, 1.4 million. They genuinely believe that. From my perspective, I go, wait a minute, you're all stacked on the same side. You all genuinely believe you're getting 200,000. When I tell them, hey, what probability do you give that Bitcoin stops under 100,000 in the next bull pump? They give it 0%. Zero. All right. And that's how you know you're trapped straight away. You give anything like a 0% chance, you're trapped. Okay. I don't care what happens in the future, what coin flip gets it. I'm just telling you right now, I go, there's something really wrong here. When all he is, they're front running how happy they're going to be. They're like, well, Bitcoin's a righteous one. I'm not going to lose money on that. It's definitely going up. Okay. But that's why the danger of a round trip, a 5-year round trip, you see this distance here? That's a 5-year round trip. Do you honestly want to sit here and think that people, friends, I'm always living in the future, all right? Everyone here's living in 2023. I'm living in 2025 and 2026. I'm always living 2 to 3 years ahead, okay? Because I'm here 18 hours a day, because I already know what's going to happen in this period, friends. It's just random walk, whatever, okay? But we're always thinking about the future. And in this period, do you genuinely believe anyone's going to have a smile on their face when I go to the chart and I go, wow, you believed Bitcoin Maxis and you held for 1,800 days, 4.93 years, and guess what? You made nothing. You lost to inflation. Maybe you lost to the stock market. You earned no yield. And your heroes dumped on you, which is what's going to happen. All right. Yes, we're going to find that out. Okay. So all this information, you get to process it. They don't. But why? Because you're my friend. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Don't forget to love you. Catch you soon.